An API is an interface that allows different tools to exchange information and perform shared tasks. It acts as a bridge that sets the communication rules between systems. No matter how different these systems are under the hood, as long as both sides follow the rules, they can work together perfectly. With SendPulse's API, you can integrate the platform's features with your own systems and websites and automate actions across all SendPulse tools. To illustrate, your chatbot can do much more than respond to incoming messages. It can also send transactional emails automatically, verify contacts before adding them to your mailing list, and fire off SMS campaigns. Let's walk through how to set it all up. To send API requests, you'll need to get authorized first. This will verify your identity and grant your chatbot access to SendPulse's features through the API. Head over to your account's general settings and go to the API tab. Click Generate and name your key. This key will only be shown once, so make sure to copy and save it right away. If you miss this step, you'll need to generate a new one. You can create up to 5 independent keys to use across different integrations. Every time your chatbot sends a request to the SendPulse API, it must include an API key in the request header. Let's see how to do this. SendPulse's Chatbot Builder includes the API request element, which lets you send and receive data from external and internal tools, taking your chatbot well beyond standard conversation flows. Drag and drop it into your flow, then link it to the element after which you want to retrieve data. Next, select a request type. For instance, a GET request is generally used to retrieve existing data, while a POST request is used to create a new object in the system. Then, add the link you will send the request to. You'll find detailed guides on the API request element and the SendPulse API in the video description. Click Add Header. Type in authorization in the first field, and in the second field enter bearer, add a space, and paste the key you copied earlier. Keep in mind that you'll need to add this header to every API request element in your flow. To streamline this process, save the key as your chatbot's global variable. Name it something like API_key and paste your copied key into the value field. This allows you to reuse or update it across all flows whenever you need to. Let's see how this works with a hands-on example and walk through an email verification scenario. Suppose we have an online learning platform where users sign up through a WhatsApp chatbot. To make sure the email addresses they provide are real, your chatbot automatically sends a verification code to them. The user submits the code in response, and once it's confirmed, your chatbot adds the contact to your mailing list. The whole flow runs on autopilot, with no manual effort on your part. Now let's go through each step in detail. Step 1. Capture the email address and request confirmation. Start your flow with the message element and ask the user to share their email address. Turn on the Wait for the subscriber's response toggle, select email as the validation type, and save the response to the email variable. Don't forget to set a response timeout. 1 hour usually works well as a starting point. Step 2. Generate a verification code. To send a unique code to every subscriber, you can use the built-in current time variable. Add the action element and select Set Variable. Create a number type variable, select the Insert Formula checkbox, and enter the formula shown on the screen. This formula retrieves the system time in seconds and trims the first 5 digits, producing a unique 5-digit code that changes every second. This is a simple and reliable way to generate verification codes without any third-party tools. Step 3. Send the code to the user's email address using the API. Now, send the verification code to the user's email address. Add the API request element, select the POST method, and type in the link for sending emails through SendPulse's SMTP service. You can find it in the SendPulse API documentation. Under Headers, add authorization, bearer, and your API key or global variable. In the request body, use JSON to add the sender, recipient, and the email text with the verification code. Once the request is completed, the user will receive the code in their inbox. Keep in mind that to send transactional emails, you'll need to activate your SMTP account first. To learn how to get started with the SMTP service, head over to the link in the video description. Step 4. Verify the code. Add a message to your flow asking the user to enter their code from the email. Turn on the Wait for the subscriber's response toggle and save their response to a number type variable. Next, add the filter element to check whether the code entered by the user matches the one you've sent in the email. To enhance the user experience, add the Send the Code Again button to the message element. This allows users to request a new code again in case the first email didn't come through or the response timeout expired. Step 5. Add the verified contact to your mailing list. If the codes match, your chatbot can automatically add the verified email address to your mailing list. To set this up, add another API request element and enter the link, replacing ID with your mailing list ID. You can find it at the end of the link when viewing the target mailing list in your SendPulse account. Next, in the header, type in authorization bearer and add your API key. In the request body, add the variables you want to appear on your mailing list. Finally, test your request to make sure everything works as expected. Once the request goes through, the user will receive a message confirming that their registration is complete. If the code is incorrect, your chatbot will send an error message and can offer to restart the whole process. This way, you'll get only verified email addresses in your mailing list and protect your sender reputation from the start. We've enhanced the SendPulse API to give you more flexibility. Now you can generate a static API key right in your settings and pass it in the authorization header. This means that you no longer need to regularly refresh the authorization token as you did before. With the SendPulse API, you can build advanced conversation flows where your chatbot does more than just chat with users. It sends emails, verifies data, and manages your contact lists. Give it a try today and set up a similar flow in your chatbot. We've left the link to the API documentation in the video description. And if you'd like to use the template for the flow we covered in this video, you can find it in the Chatbot Builders templates section.